at simultaneously just reading emails. Oh, he ain't got one. He ain't got one. Oh shit, pushed it to the side because he damn sure fucked up.
Yeah.
But we got some. Yo, NFL is a cult. It's a cult. It's a cult. That's why they ain't gonna allow no black man in there. Yo, NFL's a cult because John Gruden, you can't tell. All right, so you have no other emails of any other GMs, coaches, owners, or whatever. So who's John Gruden texting or emailing?
Right. See, that's what I want to know, right? So who's he texting? So you're telling me he's just sending out these blanket emails and nobody's replying back? There's never a reply. There's never a forward.
There's never a reply, right?
Right. You remember before social media, right? Like forwarding emails was a thing. Everybody used to forward. Yeah, used to get those emails with the FW colon like 12 times, right? Because everybody was forwarding the same email. It just stopped at whoever John Gruden sent it to. It just stopped at that person, right? We're supposed
that person said, hey, listen. You can't do shit like this.
Right.
You can't. It cannot go on like this.
Can't go on
That's
like
bullshit.
But never told him that, obviously, because he was still sending emails, from 10 years ago or 5 years ago, or however long it's been.
What is it that you call him? Dumb Marcus? Dumb, what was his name?
Yeah, DeMorris. When he,
No, it's not Demoris. It's Dumb Morris.
The way he spelled it.
D-U-M-B.
U-M-B. M-O-R-R-I-S. Right.
Yo, my man with the Chucky face and everything out there, and now everybody's trying to pile on his thickness and shit because they want him to be the face of this shit. He's going down by himself.
Absolutely.
There's more people. They can't mess with the NFL. They can't mess with the NFL. NFL's strong.
The NFL is strong. I'm
gonna tell you right now, the NFL may be stronger than the element appeal people, the letter people. They're strong. So that's a good fight right there. I want to see that fight. I want to see the LGBTU, whatever they call themselves, go up against the NFL because that's a good fight. I'll get pay-per-view for that.
The NFL, so you're talking about like Trump supporters, right? So can you picture that? Can you picture the MAGA maniacs on one side with their red hats and their khaki pants, and you got the village people on the other side with their Indian head wrap and the construction worker and all of that? You know what? That is a fight that I want to see. That's the white civil war that I do want to see.
Yeah, that is what I want to see. Sit there, pay-per-view, popcorn and everything. I'll show that on the projector outside.
Absolutely.
But I'm just saying, the LGBT am I saying it right?
Yeah,
LGBT. How do you say it?
LGBTQ plus.
Oh, they put a plus on the end of that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing too, right? Because even with the LGBTQ plus community, it's still growing. Like it's kind of like this. Nah, it's bad. I'm not even gonna do it that way. It's just remember it used to be.
They can't cancel us. They can't. Say what you gotta say.
But it used to be just gay and lesbian, right? Gay and lesbian. That's all it used to be back in the day in the 80s, right? From I was born. So that's what I remember. And then you get the bisexuals that are in there. And at first, the gay and lesbians, it's kind of like that Dave Chappelle skit, right? They kind of didn't want to sit in the car with him and look at him funny. Right? And then now you add all the other letters in too, because everybody has to be inclusive, right? So it's, I mean, I wonder. I really do wonder, though, how original gay and lesbian people, like the old school, because you can be gay and racist, right? Like how they feel about the trans community and bisexuals and stuff like that, like all the other letters.
Explain it to me, and I may sound dumb or whatever. I swear to you, because I don't know about it.
Right.
Yo, does that Q in there stand for queers?
I believe so. Don't quote me on that because
Look, but shouldn't they feel funny about you're queer? To me that's a slur. Like you're queer.
You would think it's something to use derogatory, right? Like to put somebody down, but no, they added it in. I mean, again, I guess that's another.
So they rather be called on the same playing field. I think I put queer on the same playing field as, I know y'all don't like this word, faggot. I put queer on the same. You're queer,
right? I mean, if you're gonna direct somebody, but I don't know. I don't know how the categorization goes with that.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm about to go call my boy John Gruden and say, yo, that's fucked up what you said about the black man. It is. But I'm gonna tell you right now, because the black man, you stood on the backs of black men to make your money, to win your championship, to do all of that. You know, I do know you have a gay on your team. Well, your former team. I know you have a gay on your former team or whatever.
Right.
Dude, I'm with you with this, with the element appeal people. But you can't mess with them. You didn't fucked up, AA Ron. You fucked up. Okay? You should have you should have took that I just don't. Yo, this man had me thinking about all the emails and texts I've ever sent. And I know I've sent thousands, and I'm like, yo, how many times have I said some fucked up shit?
Yeah, that you ain't even think about. Right? It's just a joke you passing along. But with the way that the world is now, I mean, those jokes don't fly no more.
Well, listen, if it is what it is, I'm gonna tell you right now. I feel like I get a pass. You know why I feel like I get a pass?
Why's that?
Because I'm a black man.
A black man in America?
A black man in America. And nobody don't want to hear this, what I'm about to say. I don't give a shit. A black man in America is the most racist motherfucker. and we get away with the shit. We get away with it. You know, there's white man can't say the N-word. A white man can't do a lot of shit.
They let that fly. They're not supposed to say it. But you got the ones out
there.
They
let it fly. But there's white people getting canceled. John Gruden for insulting, for being racist.
Right.
Being racist. Donald Sterling, that's what I meant to speak to. And I remember the man's name. Donald Sterling lost his whole franchise for being racist. Right. Well,
not really lost, right? He got paid $2.something billion for it. So I mean,
all right, you're right. He had to sell off his whole franchise.
He got kicked out the club though. He couldn't be. He can't be part of the owner club. He got kicked out.
That's good. I'm glad you said club because NFL's a cult. So yeah, he got kicked out the club for being racist. Gruden had to resign for being racist and everything. Yo, he did say he said the gay shit, which was. They was gonna let the racist stuff go by until the letter boy said, "Yo, wait a minute. What did you say? You said something about us."
With you saying that, I wonder who Gruden really screwed over, right? Like he screwed somebody over because if emails get leaked, they get leaked. Like everything comes out at one time. They kind of like force fed him to push himself out. Like, all right, hey, you disrespecting black people. Oh, that ain't gonna do it. All right, well here you go. You was sharing topless photos. Of the cheerleaders.
No, they ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it either, huh? Pull out that big joker.
The G card, the GAY card. You done fucked up, AA Rod. So
you gotta go.
Listen, he. I'm gonna recruit him because I'm gonna tell him, yo, you're a black man now.
Oh nah.
You know what?
Nah.
We could talk about any race in this goddamn country. And nobody fucks with us.
Yeah, but we don't want John
That's Gruden. The one card we got, though.
Gruden can stay his ass over there with the Trumpers and all of that.
Yeah, yo, listen, he can come over here and we can do all that shit. Hey, left, motherfucker, left. Jump on his back and left, motherfucker, left. Go this way, motherfucker, go. We can treat him like a... I ain't gonna say the word. I ain't gonna say the word. All right? But I'm just saying, man, listen. John Gruden,
oh, God.
He screwed up. And you know, peeling back the crust of everything. I was sitting there peeling back the crust. You know, we let one person go by with racist stuff. Not we. We let the world or the government or whoever this cancel culture let one person go by with being racist because he didn't say something about gays.
Who's that?
And this man's still making movies and everything. Liam Neeson. He went on a tirade about niggas.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still making movies.
Yeah.
If he had mentioned the gays, he definitely would have been cool. That's why Dave Chappelle is not wrong. He's just jealous because the gay community has way advanced more than the black community of getting things done and getting shit for themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like I said last week, though, it's because the gay community, the LGBT.
Don't be upset that you can't say it because I was upset if you can't really say it.
They got white men there, right? So white men are going to do what they have to do to protect themselves. So within doing so, they protect everybody else that falls under that umbrella, right? as black people, we don't have any white men on our side, right? We had Rachel Dolezal. Remember that the white lady that was the president of the NAACP? And
Okay.
she considered herself black, and then she got kicked
That's
out.
right.
Yo,
Yeah.
quite sure she did a hell of a lot more better work as a white woman in the NAACP than some of the black people in the NAACP all the years they've been.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. She was on the end and she understood what the hell was going on, and she knew how to get. It's like, when you know how to go to the source, you're going to the source. I'm going straight to the source. I'm sorry, my camera's a little messed up right here. I'm going straight to the source to where I'm gonna go to my cousin because he's a white man. He's connected. Listen, we gotta get something. You gotta give us something.
Right, because that's his friend. They went to college together. They went to school, so they got this whole connection. And I'm gonna get things done, me and mine. And
you know what I like to talk to those older military people, because since we're on the subject of race, older military people that has stood arm in arm with a black person, Spanish, Asian, whatever.
Right.
I like to talk to them because I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of white military older guys, and they all talk to me like, I'm their best bud. You know why? Because there was I can't stop saying this word. I'm not gonna say it. There was an N that saved his life.
Right.
Or there was an N that helped him out and kept him whole in the military. That's why I speak to those guys, and those guys need to start holding some of their counterparts, the cops and whatever that's white, responsible and accountable for what they do in the whole racist world.
Now that you make that kind of that comparison, right? Like when you're getting ready for football, when football players are getting ready, they're getting padded up, suited up, and all of that. They attribute that to like kind of like going to war, right? Not saying it's the same, total different thing, right? They're playing.
They're going to sport war,
right? And each other's back, and it's one man holds everybody else, and it's what I mean. It's a team, right? We're all together. That's the part that gets me about the NFL, where how you can have such upfront and blatant racism and misogyny against women, right? Like in the Gruden emails, he didn't want a female to be a referee either.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yep. I forgot about that one.
Right, against the gay community and all of that. But when they're getting ready to go play this game, they're talking about, we together. This is war. The military comparison is great, because when you speak to those old school military heads, like we're all together, and they're serious about that shit.
And they hold that shit to the day. Even in the street, there's a guy that lives at the end of my block. Mm-hmm. I didn't find out he was military. I didn't find out he was ex-military until I stopped by his house and I just spoke to him real quick.
Right.
Because he had a military hat on. This guy flies the Black Lives Matter hat, iron flag in front of his house. He does the American flag. Straight up, he ain't nobody. Do you know his house every Halloween gets egged up? I don't know what reason.
Really?
But his house gets egged up.
Wow.
Because I guess those are my people. If I cut his wrist and I cut my wrist, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna bleed out.
Same color.
Bleed out. We're gonna bleed out. Man, this whole race thing is a thin line between you just don't. When the buildings came down, up in arms, we always holding arms, walking side by side.
All one.
Whenever anything happens negative to us, when another country do it, we can all get together. I love the fact that we say USA and we all in the USA. It's not like we're in another country. That cracks me up when people's in the ballparks, when I'm getting ready to go to the ballpark. USA, yeah, we know. There ain't like there's a whole bunch of Taliban ain't on the other side, or my boy Ujam Poom Poom, whatever his name is, ain't on the other side. We just say USA to each other because that's what we should be. We should be that outside of USA. We all under that umbrella. Forget the black, the white, and everything. USA.
Yeah, definitely.
Going to a park any sporting event you go to, there's something that happens every time I go to a sporting event. You got black hair, you got white hair, you got African hair, well, African is black, Asian hair,
Mhm.
Spanish hair, and everything. Yo, if we all rooting for the same people, the same laundry that's on that field,
Yep.
they hit a home run or something or catch a touchdown. Yo, we slap the five, pop the
That is
five,
true.
give these people a round. We buy beers for each other. The
Yep.
minute we step out that damn stadium, fuck that N word. Hell with that cracker, that
Absolutely.
motherfucking a kike. I'm sorry, y'all. Fuck that daggone Asian. What's my wife just bought some Chinese food, but I don't eat it. Sorry, but it's all funny to me.
Oh man.
It's all funny to me.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. I mean,
But
yeah,
but,
you know.
but going back to my boy John Gruden, I gotta laugh at this motherfucker though. Yeah, yeah. My man said, "Yo, big lip," which kind of funny. He said, "What he called him?" He said,
Lips.
Michelin lips.
Twin lips.
Michelin lips. Yeah, Michelin lips. Which is a joke that we all hear. That's funny. It's cute. Ha 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 ha. But he said, I call every liar Michelin lips.
He said he calls every liar rubber lips.
Rubber lips. All right.
About it, right? So,
But not so. So what lie did he tell that you call him rubber lips in the email?
right? What was the lie? And
Tell us a lie.
I'm more shocked that racism, at least on the white side, hasn't really progressed. Like, you still trying to make fun of our looks? Michelin,
Yeah.
like, that's funny to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more disappointed that that's all y'all got.
But Los,
You still
they're
would,
losing. They're losing all. And I'm talking about the white racist people. I ain't talking about the average white person because I
that's
got
what
close friends. I'm talking about that white racist
the white
motherfucker.
racist. Yeah,
He feels like he's losing everything, and not that he feels like it. He's losing things to do and say and everything because you had. Let's just put Idris Elba. He was voted one of the sexiest men,
Right.
and whatever. White women go crazy about that dude.
right.
So they just feel these white racist old men, or even young men,
Even the young racist. Yeah.
even the young racist white people, they feel like they're losing something, and it's not like you're losing anything. It's the playing field is getting a little bit even. You don't like this playing field.
Right. It's getting evened out. But and then that goes back to the whole power structure. And that's what racism is, right? It's about power. They don't want to lose power, you know?
And I was sitting there saying about the playing field.
Power. Because honestly, saying that Idris Elba is the sexiest man in the world, that don't make or break my day. I don't know why it would do that to any random.
Come on, Carlos, with the
You know what I
fuck.
mean?
They don't want to see, and I keep stressing, white racist men don't want to see any white woman talking to or liking a black man when we had Emmett Till get killed for whistling at one.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
'Cause he didn't
Allegedly.
even
You understand what I'm saying? So they don't want that. They're like, yo, it probably makes their stomach cringe to see a white woman with a black man.
I'm sure.
Whether it's a rich one or an average one.
Yeah, I guess it's just a personality trait at that point too, right? Like the racism is kind of built into there. I can't be that invested in somebody else's life or relationship or who they're
You
dating
can't.
and all that. I don't care.
You can't. But we're not talking about you and I.
Or so back in the 90s when Madonna was running around here with Tupac, them niggas lost their fucking mind.
Tupac. What's the crazy A-Rod? I'm not A-Rod. Dennis Rodman.
She ate Big Daddy Kane too at one point.
Oh yeah, she had a lot of that in there. She had a lot of that in there. And when I say a lot of that, I mean a lot of this, a lot of us.
Yeah. Speaking of Big Daddy Kane, versus tonight, right? Big Daddy Kane.
He going against
KRS-One.
KRS-One.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. I might pull a projectile on that one. I might be in the backyard by myself, watching on the projector.
It's a warming up day. You might as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, the jokes and everything that these. Oh, yo, hold on. You don't know Ty. You don't. Yeah, oh shit! I just said his name. I ain't gonna say the jokes. I ain't gonna say the joke. I ain't gonna say the joke.
What happened?
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
How you gonna scare yourself out of telling your own story?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Peace out, Ty. I love you, man.
This ain't to get indicted. This ain't to get indicted.
Yeah. They're digging me to like, okay, so every fucking time he said Ty, please let me know who he was talking to. Captain is digging to. We found him. We got him. We got him. Nah, that's right.
Man.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
So I'm gonna leave that one.
Yeah, that one's gonna be left. So what we didn't talk about my boy John Gruden and everything, and poor John Gruden.
Yeah, man.
You know, but you know what? Another serious thing that you know what the NFL knew about all these emails Friday. I'm talking about last Friday. They knew about all these emails Friday. They still let that man go out there and coach a damn team on Sunday, knowing he said some racist shit or whatever. And then their excuse that he said he quit, the reason why he resigned is because he feels like he can't look the eyes into people that they think he's a racist and they don't want to follow him or whatever. Dude, so what would you do in all these years before you got caught?
Right. I mean, you're basically admitting guilt right now, right? Like, damn, I got caught. This is really what I feel like. I mean, that's
exactly what it is.
Right? Like, if
he didn't feel like that, he would be fighting for a job. Like, that's not who I feel like. That's not what I'm at.
You have no problem looking everybody in their eyes, right? Oh, yo, my bad. I fucked up. That was a messed up joke. I should have never sent that. You know, like the cleanup could have been easy. I mean, but the Raiders didn't even make it better, right? Their press release was when asked about what happened with John Gruden, asked the NFL was their answer.
Because the NFL called them and said, "Yo, tell this dude he's out.
He gotta go. He gotta go." But that's the problem, though, because if you have the ownership of the Raiders that was willing to protect this man with all of this stuff that came out, but now you're telling me with all the other 65,000 emails, you didn't find anything else, huh?
No, and you know what? Give it up to David Carr, the Las Vegas Raiders quarterback. Give it up to David Carr because he said basically, this is what makes me believe that this is all full of shit. They did find some shit. They just ain't saying it. David Carr said, yo, if you go to from players on up, from players to GMs to coaches to owners, yo, you will find some emails in there that could get everybody out of the NFL. You know what? Everybody's done it. Everybody's I've done it. I've said some racist shit about somebody. Does it make me a racist?
So you think they got emails with Jerry Jones out there? You think they called Jerry Jones out there with some emails?
I'll tell you right now.
Whether it's racist, whether it's misogynistic, right? Because we know Jerry Jones around with them young girls, right? Drinking that blue, Johnny Walker blue. Right? Or maybe Colin Kaepernick. Right? Could there be?
I don't know how nobody they talk about they ain't had no emails about Colin Kaepernick. Now going back to what you just asked, do you think they had Jerry Jones
collusion case? So clearly their emails there. He won the case for collusion. They had to pay him, so the emails there. But now to come out and saying, there are no emails, huh?
They sure, know what I mean? But I'm just saying,
who they trying to protect?
They protected. If they had Jerry Jones, that's the reason why they. You know what? You might be right. If they do got Jerry Jones on there, that's the reason about it. Because if they cancel that man, NFL is in trouble.
Oh yeah,
NFL's in trouble.
Oh yeah,
Jerry Jones. You got Michael Irvin, all these Emmitt Smith.
Yeah,
all these older African American players loving this guy and saying he genuinely loved me and everything. Oh, that'd be bad.
Yeah,
that'd be bad.
Yeah,
that'd be bad. But hey.
I didn't. Yeah. Well, Now let's do Mara with the Giants.
Oh, he a racist. He a racist. He a racist. Yeah, he's an undercover racist. He a racist.
Undercover? I don't even know if it's undercover.
No. Oh, out in the blue and everything. He a racist.
Out in the blue.
He might have the big GAY behind him because he do look a little funny stat. He looked like he played for their team. So listen, he covered. He covered.
He could be part of that Q in the LGBTQ.
Yo, queers, because they call themselves queers. So I think I can say queer because y'all call yourself queers. I don't know how y'all let people say queers and not faggot, but hey. I would take word like, yo, you just call me a queer. A queer is like that's fucked up. You queer. Queer, you don't even understand what you are.
Didn't they have they had a show. They had a show years ago.
Sorry, I'm not into that, so I don't know the show.
Hold on. It was on one of them cable networks someone back in the day. Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Something like that.
Who?
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy or Queer Eye with this? I can't remember.
Yet again, Carlos, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not into it. You can Google it all you want to. I don't even think my phone would let me Google that.
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. That was the name of it. What was it? It was a reality show in 2003. Gay men give advice on fashion, grooming, interior design, food, wine, and culture to straight men. That's not a bad show. I never looked at it, but it's not a bad show, I don't think.
No, I'm not even watching something that got the word queer in it. That's why I don't understand how they allow people to call them queers. You're a queer.
Well,
that's like back in the days. You getting that time. You're dumb. You're stupid. Oh, he's such a weird queer guy. Weird. It's even bad. No, you're just a weird guy. You're queer. Queer is just disgusting, yo. But I can't call you a faggot.
But you can't call. I mean, I don't know.
Yo, you know what?
Oh God.
The gays have got this whole world. You cannot. That's a protected word, faggot, because you say that.
Well, it should be because people use that word, and follow through with hate crimes, right? Like the same way the N-word should be considered. Like a hard stop should be put to that word, even for ourselves. I don't even know why we're still doing it.
Yes.
Like Tupac.
That's why I'm trying to stop.
Tupac.
Because we don't protect that word like they protect the F word.
Yeah. Honestly. Tupac put a spin on it, right? Take the ER off, end it with the A. It's my brother. All right, cool. That was cool. But yeah, nah.
That's why they killed him.
Time to let it go. All together. Right? Because sorry, you were saying the other day about how you were driving and you saw this white kid blasting music.
Right?
N-words just
right.
And he ain't censoring himself in his car by himself. He
was letting that word fly.
Absolutely.
They ain't letting nobody make no song with the word in it. I don't want to keep saying it, but they ain't letting nobody with the F word in it.
Rick Ross tries.
Rick, you know what? But that's Ricky Rose. Hey, that's Ricky Rose.
But even when he does it though, it's kind of cringeworthy. It's like, yikes. I can't believe you just said that.
It ain't cringeworthy to me. I'm like, he said it. He's sorry.
He's sorry. He's gonna apologize.
And guess what? All right, how many gays you think? You gotta believe there's a bunch of gay people that like Rick Ross.
Oh yeah. Like his music.
Okay, so if they ain't worried about it, he'll be all right.
That's the thing, right? If that's where the whole cancel culture thing kind of it gets me because I don't understand it completely. Because you can't supposed to. You don't cancel others, right? Or you cancel. I mean, I don't know. It's just it's weird.
There's levels to this whole fucking shit. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, John Gruden would have been fine if he had not said anything about the gays. He would have been fine.
Well, yeah, I mean,
they would have let the whole Mission Olympics shit go.
That was proven, yeah, because that came out on Friday. He still coached the game Sunday.
Sunday. Who's I was trying to explain racism versus non-racist, not even a racist person that says something the way they say. Fuck it. Let me explain it. Cooper for the Philadelphia Eagles. Brad Cooper, whatever his name was.
Riley.
Whatever his name was. Riley Cooper, right? This man, he wasn't saying straight to a black man, oh, you N-word, you an effing N-word. He was like, yeah, my man ends and everything. He was saying it.
No, he didn't say that. He was at a
what did he say?
He was at a Kenny Chesney concert.
Okay, I don't know that one. Yeah.
Right. And he said, I will F up every N in here tonight. Which you're not saying much because you're talking about what, the 3 or 4 people that may be in a Kenny Chesney concert?
No, not 3 or 4. One. And that was me because I won a ticket to the goddamn fucking.
He was talking to you.
Yeah, he was talking to me. I was in Miami. He was talking to me. And I'll tell you right now, I don't care about football player or not.
Yeah.
I fuck with Bobby Cooper. I fuck him up.
Yeah, well, from what I heard, he's like a trained like MMA type fighter too. Like
okay, ain't nothing some hot steel won't fucking take care. But you can MMA trainer. All it takes is one good punch.
Even with Riley Cooper, though, right? Like he even kept his job after that. Remember, he went into the locker room. I don't think. What's the kid's name? Deshaun.
Watch him. Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson. I don't think he said a word to him for the rest of the season. But Vic, he seemed to, he was all right with him. I mean, he had his own problems, so he couldn't really jump back at nobody. Okay.
Yeah, he said, yo, I got Peter after me, so listen here, player. Yeah, you good. You good with me. I got Peter after me. You got Nick. And guess what? There's a lot of blacks in Peter, so you like, yo, so you took the pressure off of me. I'm good.
Oh man, but yeah, he never got a job after that though, right? He got that one extension, I believe, and then that was it. Riley Cooper.
I'm talking about Riley Cooper.
Riley Cooper. Yeah, I think he's out the league.
Yeah.
See,
I thought he was saying it in a like a.
Oh no,
or like a singing a song type shit. Yeah, man.
At a Kenny Chesney concert.
You're right. Because I was there, and I'm telling you, Carlos, when I was at this Kenny Chesney, I'm sitting there like, I had to look around this whole crowd, and I was in a sea of people, and I'm like, I can't even see a blip in this crowd. And when I say a blip, I mean a black person, a blip. I didn't see a blip in the crowd. I'm like this. I'm looking, I'm pointing around, and it came all. I said, it's me. I'm the blip. And I said, yeah. I wanted to go up on stage and grab the mic. Yo, people, I won these tickets. I had beer.
I didn't buy this. I didn't pay for this.
I definitely ain't buy this. No. They said I was going to Kenny out of me. Kenny lost it. Kenny lost his speech or something. I don't know. The only Kenny I'm like this thing is Kenny Rogers, and he gone. Okay. Kenny Rogers, I take him. I couldn't recite a Kenny Chesney song. And I was there. I was sitting there like this.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
What am I doing here?
That's what he said. Riley Cooper.
All right. So Cooper, you screwed up, man. You screwed up. I'm sorry. I was trying to help you out, player.
Yeah, but again, no, that wasn't an immediate dismissal. He didn't get fired or dropped from the team right away. He stayed on for the rest of that season, and I believe he got a year extension or something like
that. Another one that didn't get canceled or whatever, dismissed. Mm-hmm. Hater for the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers, the left-handed pitcher, Hater or whatever. His name is Hater. Yeah, Hater or whatever. He didn't get canceled. He said a bunch of stuff about the N-words. He was like,
I didn't even hear that.
All right. Put in your Google search, Milwaukee Brewers pitcher Hater or Milwaukee racism or whatever. Right. It'll come up.
Right.
His name will come up. He didn't get canceled. He was just pitching in the playoffs, even though they out in the playoffs now. He was just pitching in the playoffs.
Oh, Josh Hader.
There you go.
ugly.
He said some shit. He
Wow.
did some shit.
Well, at least he came out saying he's deeply sorry for the racist tweets.
No, he's deeply sorry for the getting caught.
Yo, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Whenever they say, "Yo, I'm sorry," you're sorry because you got caught.
Because you got caught, and you sorry because people are taking offense to it. You really didn't give a shit. You didn't even remember that your shit was on there. Because you can always go back on Twitter and you can delete your tweets, right, before they're ever found out. So that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't tweet.
If you, well, I mean, same thing with Instagram or Facebook or something, right? Any comment that you leave, you always have the chance to go back and delete it if you don't want to
delete it. Yeah.
Right, especially if it's some flagrant foul shit. So if you know that you're coming in your life, that you're getting to this level of stardom and fame and eyes, more eyes are going to be on you than the average person.
I got something for you.
Full scrub of your social media.
I got something. You can scrub it, but you know what? They did so much. It can't be on because they don't know how much they did. It's like I did so much.
Right. That would be the problem then, right? Like what if he did scrub his social media, but he forgot about
he did too much.
Then that's the problem then, right?
Like you and I right now, if one of us were to hit the billions right now, even though we would be in the limelight, oh, you hit the billions and everything, shit. I'd sit down and be like this. Everybody be like, oh, I gotta sit down and plan out where I'm gonna spend this money at. I'll be sitting there like, God damn, what the fuck I did wrong in the past? Because they're gonna come down on me right now. That's how it is. They're gonna come down on me. I done fucked up.
Even with this podcast, right? Let's say this podcast blows up. Outside of this,
they're gonna go to this.
I don't have to. I mean, going back on my social media, I don't think I really have to go back and scrub anything that I've said.
Me neither. I can say me neither.
Right? Like that. Nah. So yeah. So again, the racism, it's down to the personality. It's what's in you. You know.
Yeah. I'm even racist against my own kind.
I mean, yeah, but racism, the actual definition of racism, it comes with the power structure behind it, right? So black people really can't. It's like we can be prejudiced, we can talk about other races, but to actually say something that's going to affect that other race, no, it's not going to happen.
That's why I told you, black men, we could get away with this shit. We got that carte blanche to say a bunch of shit about white people, and what the fuck? Hey,
as long as what you're saying has truth to it, right? Is funny.
Most of it do.
Anybody, right?
So most of it do.
That's comedy. It's basically comedy.
Come on. The average black man talk about a Karen. Yo, it's true. Shit. With all these phones around there, we got cameras that prove that what we talk about is true.
Yeah. And I think that's the best thing about social media that's happened, right? Because now when you're going through these experiences on your own, if you ever go through an experience like that on your own, you don't feel like it's a one-off and holy shit, nobody's going to believe this. Now social media is like, oh, it happened to you in Detroit? Like it happened to me in Milwaukee. Oh, look what happened over here in LA. Down in Miami is the same way. Let's not forget New York, fellas. We over here too.
Yeah, we here.
It's showing you that the racism and the bullshit is everywhere. It's everywhere. And until we actually have that civil war of powerful white men, the MAGAs, and the village people, it ain't never going to.
I swear. You gonna get canceled for calling them village people, but they still let them call them queers.
Who don't like the village people?
Hey, after I realized what the village people was about, I don't fuck with them.
It don't matter. You go to baseball games, you bob your head along with the macho man.
Oh no, I don't. Once he say young man, I'm like young man.
Nah. You stop when the words come on, but that initial, I'll be saying.
Why? How you doing? How do you do the
miss me on the TP shit. I don't know.
I don't even know how to do it. This ain't one of this is touch. This is safety. This safety. False start.
Oh man,
I'm getting all that mixed up. My bad.
Yeah, man.
To the village.
Everybody to the village. Everybody love the village people, man. Man, but yeah, it's gonna come down to that. It's gonna come down to that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I need the village people and them to fight. They need to get it in.
Yeah, right. The gay white men with power have to actually want to protect everybody else too. They got to fit everybody else under that umbrella. So that plus at the end, add black people to that.
It's probably already added. That's why we ain't nothing but a plus. No, listen, we ain't nothing but a plus. Yo, can
Well,
we get over this hump?
damn it. Be more
Huh?
vocal. Be more vocal about it then, damn it. Like let
I know.
everybody else know the plus, include us
It's
too.
like they're like, yo, can we get over this hump if we add the black people in there? Oh shit, we'll definitely get over the hump because they bring a lot of fucking shit to the table. All right, put the black people in, plus them off,
Plus them off.
plus we over the top.
Yeah, man.
That's how we is.
And now
You want to make money? You make sure a black man is involved with your shit, even if you keep that motherfucker behind the fucking scenes.
and not even talking about just from a money standpoint, right? Because in the black community, trans people, I believe, are abused, murdered, killed, and even have a suicide rate higher than any other race in the trans community, right? It's black. So if you include black people into under this umbrella, and you're like, hey, guys, we're all working together. Same thing Dave Chappelle was saying, right? We're not stomping on you. Literally, please stop stomping on us.
Uh-huh.
And we'll all work together and
That's when you drop the mic.
great. Bro, I mean,
Don't punch down. Don't punch down.
Nah. We all got to get together and punch up at the actual power structure that's up there. Right? And then that's when we all gonna look LGBTQ plus, because we in the plus now. We gonna look at white men that's in here and be like, well, y'all up.
That's what people didn't understand what Dave Chappelle was saying.
That's exactly what he was saying.
He got no problem with the gays.
No,
he got a problem with white men.
He was actually in that special talking to gay white men. Because in the example that he used, he was like, a gay white man called the cops on me. A gay black guy would have never done that.
Never. Because now the gay white man he gotta pull out that card and like, all right, this card didn't work. Now I'm gonna pull out this card.
There we go. Right? Now, again, when you get past all the BS and the minutia of, oh my God, he's so offensive and he said this joke and he said that joke, get the message, yo. Listen to the message.
They don't. The message ain't good enough. The message ain't good enough.
The message requires work, right? The message requires work. Matter of fact, not to say any names, but with your coworker that you have, right? And he's actually said to you, a white guy, he's been in situations where maybe racist jokes have been said, and he doesn't check anybody on that. You know what I mean? Whether he's one with there, just doesn't laugh, whatever. But he doesn't check anybody.
He won't laugh, but he says he's not confrontational person. Right. He's not a confrontational. He's not a stopper. He just lets it go. And that's what I was explaining to him. That's how we got to stop this, and that's how we rub it out, because we got to hold each other accountable for what we're doing and saying.
For certain things, you have to be confrontational, right?
Yeah.
And in order to know better, he's not confrontational. God forbid something ever happens to his daughter by the hands of somebody else. Let's see how confrontational we get then.
Yes, and that's God forbid. He'll probably flip off. That's it.
Absolutely, and I would expect that, right? Same terms though. If you're saying that you got a real good black friend and you got a couple black guys that you know and they're really cool, if you're in those environments where your black friends aren't and you're hearing these jokes that are inappropriate, let that down a little bit. You don't got to be a part. You don't have to be super, upset, but just I ain't cool, man. Shut up.
See, my whole thing is, and I explained to him too, also that you don't have to say F you shouldn't do that. No, I said, just say, listen, you can't put every human being under the same umbrella as with the negative. How many positive of those people, and I'm just saying those people, not saying whether it's black, white, Korean, or whatever, in Asia. I'm saying me, myself. Me and you talking. We with Will, we with Finn, we with a bunch of in a black community, and we all just talking and everything. And something comes up about a white man, and I'm like, all right, listen, that's funny. It's funny because it is funny. Most of the shit is funny about white men. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna say, listen, not all white men is like that, because I do have a couple of people that look at it differently. You can't put the same thing, black people. You can't put us all on the same umbrella.
Right. To your credit, you've actually said that in conversations, right? I've said that in conversations. Like that's the thing. In our conversations, we do, I don't want to call it check, but we have conversations about it to where, where we know, that was funny. That was cool. But that ain't true though, right? Like, because Everybody ain't like that, obviously. You know what I mean? But we get
Exactly. This one motherfucker did that.
right. You know what I mean? But yeah, hey, just gotta start. I guess. Yeah, just
We
say it
the
ain't.
racist stuff to get down to the racist. We all have to check each other. When I say check each other, in your race, you have
Right.
to check
Oh
that
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
You have to check that person. You know,
For sure.
because it's all about this power, like you said, the power and the money.
Mhm.
Who's gonna sit there and tell what I just said? I just said his name, Donald Sterling.
Right.
He probably got nothing but a bunch of yes people around him.
Oh,
And that's another thing. A lot of these people, these white people, black people, Asian people, they got yes men around them that won't check them.
right.
Because the person that will check them, nobody's not going to know about that person that will check them because
Not around.
you ain't going to have him. I ain't going to have him.
Right.
Jay-Z, I'm pretty sure he got somebody who will check his ass and
Well,
everything.
the one thing that I've looked at, I love and I admire about Jay-Z. If you look at his circle, it's always the same people, right? If anything, the circle got smaller, right? He's got Emery, he got Tata, he got OG Wan, a couple other people. That's it. Like he's not out there with a whole group of people, and yeah, absolutely. Within that, I'm quite sure one person, LeBron, with his friends. You know what I mean? LeBron ain't the only one there that's calling all the shots. Nah, he put his people in position. Now you run that. So when LeBron help with something, hey yo, Maverick, what do you think about such and such? A word? All right, good looking. You know what I mean?
That's it.
And it's beautiful. Now, put that beyond, right, just those little groups, and you put that with every race, with every person, where we're all just trying to help each other out and we're all trying to build each other. I mean, hell, we could actually be the greatest country in the world like we think we are.
And we're not. But go ahead.
Nowhere near, nowhere close. If anything, America is the biggest con, right? Like home of the free. Okay, it took us a long time to figure that out.
Oh yeah, we ain't free. We ain't free. No. We ain't free. Don't get me started with that free shit. Right? Grandpa Joe right now, he ain't blowing my skirt up. He ain't blowing my skirt up at all. My skirt is still stayed down. He ain't blowing my skirt up.
Oh man. We all free, sure. Gotcha.
Yeah, right. Yeah. 100 days. I want everybody to wear masks, and you got to all get this shot. If you don't get the shot, you can't work. But if you can't work on it, yeah.
Is that what you said lately? That's the last. That's the last thing you said. I didn't. No,
he did. I think he said by November 1st, he wants every company has 100 or more employees is mandated to get the vaccine, or they lose their job.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you want to get the job market up together, but you get ready to fucking try to get rid of the people who don't want. The motherfuckers, what bugs me out is people that was all in them hospitals working without a vaccine, putting their life on the line without a vaccine. Now you're telling them if you don't get vaccinated, you lose your job. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Well, where's the mandate for the NYPD? How come they're not mandated to get vaccinated?
And that's the thing. But that's the thing. It's so confusing confusion is because Grandpa Joe is saying the federal this and everything. Why did he put that on the White House? That's not on the White House yet. You don't have to be vaccinated to work in the White House.
I think you do. I think to work in the government building, I believe you have to.
Check that.
Remember, they were the first ones. They were the first ones.
All right. You know what?
The government.
Tell me everybody that I go to the doctors right now. I go to the doctors if my pinky toe hurt or my pinky hurt or whatever. I go to the doctor. I ask people who's actually giving me the test for COVID. Like, yo, are you gonna do this vaccine? Fuck no, I ain't doing that vaccine. People tell me, fuck no, I ain't doing that damn vaccine. These are doctors. These are the nurses. I'm doing that shit.
I don't know what doctors and nurses you go to. The doctors and nurses I went to actually told me I should get the vaccine.
Yeah, that's all right.
Existing.
They got a kickback.
With asthma. They got a kickback. Okay. Oh, two separate doctors. Even the one that didn't even agree with vaccinations.
They got a kickback. Give me a kickback. Give me something that I need. Tell me I ain't got to pay no mortgage or no taxes on this house ever again.
vaccination. It again. We got different views on it, but I think it's needed, right? And again, if you don't want to have the vaccination and you're not going to be out and about and all free willy with it, then shit, don't get vaccinated and stay your ass in the house and only leave.
Yeah, I'll stay in the house, but I'm just saying, you get vaccinated, guess what? You're still gonna catch this shit.
Oh yeah,
you catch it.
Well, that's the thing.
And then they're gonna tell you. Then they're gonna tell you need a booster shot, and another booster shot, and another booster shot.
But you know why the booster shots? You know why the booster shots? Because everybody didn't get vaccinated within the time frame to stop the thing from what's it called? Mutating into different forms, right? So now you got the Delta, you got the Lambda, you got all these other different versions of it.
You got the Delta Phi Delta, you got the African Lambda. All right, now listen, when the last time when was your last shot?
What do you mean?
When was your last shot? When your vaccine set?
Where's my wallet? It was back in what was it, May, I think?
May?
Yeah,
May. Oh, this May.
Yeah, May of this year. Yeah, May or June. I think I got the first shot May, and then the second shot 3 weeks after in June.
All right, so you still in the green. You still in the green.
I mean, I don't feel no different.
I know, but Jamal and my wife, Jamal and I could say it, Dawn, Jamal and Dawn, they got the shot and everything. Their shit is expired.
How's it expired?
So it's like they're not vaccinated right now.
Huh? How does that even work?
I don't fucking know, Los. I'm talking to you.
Let me.
He didn't took the goddamn headphones off.
You're gonna make you grab my wallet now.
Make me grab my wallet. When does yours expire?
All right, so April 16th, my first shot. May 7th, my second. Where do you see an expiration date on this?
No, they got it on their phones. The thing on their phone.
Oh.
Huh?
What? Oh, the app?
They got the app and they got the whole thing with the.
So they put the information in the app, and then the app came back and told them it's expired.
It expired. Yeah, expired September 30th or something.
I gotta get the app then, because I may be walking around here with expired paperwork.
Oh yeah, you damn sure are. I just looked at my wrist and got time to say.
Oh man!
Oh gosh!
I gotta check that. Damn, I'm walking around thinking I'm all right. You know,
you're gonna be walking around here looking like Nuck Nuck and all. They got Nuck Nuck tied to a tree. You know your cars. Come on, get in the boat with me. Just grab that paddle. I grab this paddle and just roll this shit together.
No, but yo, even with that, I'll get the booster shot. Shot.
Listen,
because again,
whether you get the booster shot, whether you got shots, whether you don't have shots,
well, we both.
It's a God in me. I'm fine. I'll be all right.
COVID affected us different. That's why you're speaking the way.
Yeah. That's why I'm speaking this.
Right. COVID for me was death. Like damn near. Like I'm sitting up trying to breathe.
COVID for me was I moved too fast like this. All right, hold on, give me a second. All right, I'm good. Let's go.
All right, yeah, I'm good. Yeah,
I'm good.
Oh yeah. Again, two different experiences. That's why, like I'm saying, it should be an individual choice for everybody. I do get the seriousness though as to why it's being pushed. Because if it is so contagious that if you can, they're trying to protect the workforce too. If you have somebody there that's vaccinated and somebody that's unvaccinated walking in there, and then everybody gets sick, and then it knocks everybody out for 2 weeks, and I mean,
all right. I'm gonna ask one more question on this whole vaccine, and like I don't want nobody to think I'm anti. I'm not an anti-vax. I don't give a shit. I just want to. This shit makes me laugh at all this testing and everything. Now they want us to wear a mask, and I'm gonna be honest. Shout out to Asher right now because when I talk, especially when I start drinking, I talk. It's going
right.
Them particles is flying.
The sprinkler system start. Yeah,
the sprinkler system is going. That's why I try to fucking stay away from people when I'm talking. This shit stop going. So when they said this COVID could be passed, how? Through breath, through spit,
okay.
Through what?
Real quick, everything that you heard about COVID in the beginning, Scratch it. Remember, it's something new. It's something ever evolving, which is why you have to listen to science, because science is a constant study of it. So
Okay.
it's a virus that they did say spit. And remember, no, it wasn't even spit at first. It was everything. Like if you touch something and
touch. That's go ahead, you on.
Wearing gloves, doing all this other stuff. It's not that, right? So yeah, I think it is more of like a fluid type transfer, maybe, or
okay.
Or if you breathe, inhale what somebody is exhaling. I really don't know for sure. But yeah, so
okay, so explain to me why when you take the COVID test, they gotta fucking puncture your brain cavity. Why can't I just lick that stick and be like, yo, tell me what's going on?
I think they need where it's coming from, right? They got to get up to the nasal to see where everything.
Ear, nose, and throat. Ear, nose, and throat. It's all connected.
Yeah, but they can't get up here through your ear. Like it would.
Okay. but yo, a woman, she pregnancy test, she puts on that thing. Okay, liquid. Yo, I just don't understand how you got to go through my nasal cavity to tell me. No, all right, do me a favor. So how about this, player? Listen, let me blow my nose. Go ahead and wish that stick around that there go cotton right there.
Maybe that ain't enough. I don't know. I haven't looked into the testing to see why they need it from.
All right, so now I'm saying the testing shit. And the first time I ever got tested, the only time I did 3 tests, and all 3 tests was because I had to do a procedure or whatever, medical procedure. The first time they ever did the test with me, this lady, I think I still feel the Q-tip up in my left hand side of my brain because she stuck it up in there. The next one, yo, I swear, Los, if you look at my finger, the lady probably put the thing in there, she feel like this, boom, and she was like, that's it. I was like, that's it.
I noticed it's gotten easier to test.
And I'm like,
in the beginning, they probably were going too far. They probably didn't know that they didn't have to go all the way up there. Because when I got the rapid test, they didn't go that far up. They didn't go that far up.
That's what bugs me out about this whole shit, man. It's like, yo, now they got the self test. And they do it. Look it up on YouTube. And I swear to you, some guy, I forgot the clip. The clip was sent to me, but it was from YouTube. Some guy got the self test and everything, and he literally said, all up in his mouth, put the thing in there, dropped it in the cute drop box and everything. His shit came back. Oh, no signs of COVID.
Okay.
Went back to his shit, self test. Click. Dropbox. No signs of COVID. Dude, this test is bullshit to me. I think they can say whatever they want to. They can say whatever they want to.
So you don't believe science at all?
Oh no, I believe in science. I really do.
All right,
but then. I'm just saying this part of it, everything that you believe in is not always 100%. 100%.
It's not.
Science is not always a fucking 100%.
Especially when it's something that's new. It's not 100%. But again,
that's what I'm saying. They got everybody going crazy right now.
No, you only go crazy if you're not actually paying attention to what's happening and you're trying to question every single stupid thing that well, you said this before. Now you're saying this. Shut the fuck up. Don't wear gloves. Wear a mask. Get vaccinated. Right? And stay safe. Like,
I'm going to continue to do what I do.
And why they say that before? Because it's different. Because they thought that's what it was before, but it's not. It's science. It changes. That's why we go from the brick phone to the iPhone, right? Or to Samsung. Whatever. Like,
don't try to fucking see. That was a little stab. Don't do it. I caught that. We went from the brick phone to the we went from the brick phone to a real phone. Okay.
It's science. It changes. It evolves. It has to. Right?
Yeah.
And with this, I mean, that's why people aren't dying from polio anymore, or the whooping cough, which you still have.
I don't know about no polio. Polio is a polo man on the horse, and whooping cough. I got my ass whooped a lot, so I don't know.
You gotta get vaccinated for the whooping cough if you're going to be around young babies, right? So that's still a vaccination that they're still giving to this day. So you can't say this vaccine.
I had the whooping cough because my father and my mom whooped my ass, so I had the whooping cough.
You just got whooped.
Yeah, yeah. And what you do when you got whooped? That's a whooping call. That's a whooping call.
Oh man, but shit. All right, let me. Cam is up.
Yeah.
It's over here
All
looking
right.
at TV, dude. But all right, Joe.
Yeah. Whatever you're doing later, holla.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, maybe we'll jump back on later on. See if everybody
All
else
right.
if they ain't busy.
Yeah.
All right, later, brother.